So it's time for your November 2024 topics as a real estate client here at Vyral Marketing. And if you're not a client, you're welcome to use these as to guide you to create your content for your own database marketing plan for a 36 touch content calendar to go out to your past clients, your centers of influence, your unconverted leads in your database, everybody in your CRM, so you stay top of mind and people spend time with you online just like you're spending time with me to get to know you. So when they're ready to solve the problem they have, they reach out to you, or if you call them, there's a lot less friction for them taking a meeting because they've seen you online and they'll probably take a call with you in a much easier way and come prepared and trust you and like you. And that is the viral marketing system. And really quickly, let me just take a minute and go through that if you're unfamiliar before we get into the topics that we recommend for all of our customers in various real estate industries for November 2024. Viral marketing is simple. It's a content marketing plan that we execute for you to help you stay in better touch with your existing database. Like I said earlier, people you've worked with in the past, people you know, unconverted leads in your system, basically all the contacts, for lack of a better definition, in your Gmail, in your CRM, in your mobile phone. For most of you, you're in a wide enough industry where the content pretty much appeals to most anyone, especially in residential real estate or lending. So you ground all those people up, you scrub them, deduplicate them, put them into an email marketing program, send them a reconnect message with an invite to unsubscribe, and then you put them on the viral marketing content system, which is 2 educational videos a month and 1 monthly lead generation message. 3 pieces of content a month. That's what all of our customers do, and that's what these plans are. So you sit down once a month to record 2 helpful videos, just like I'm recording for you right here on my webcam. All right. And these are designed for someone to watch, to answer questions, to show that you're the expert, you know what you're talking about, get people to know you. And that 3rd message every month, that lead generation message, is designed to spike response by sending an offer, a direct response marketing offer, back out to a landing page. So we're going to go through those 3 pieces of content, the 2 videos and the monthly lead generation message, for several industries where many of our customers are. And this is what we recommend for you to send out in November. Now, just so you know, these are suggested. You don't have to use these topics. You're welcome to come up with whatever you want as a viral marketing customer. But these are a great place to start, and there's nothing wrong here. So let's start with the first industry today. That's going to be residential real estate. Let me show you where to go to find everything we're going to go through today. If you go to our website, I'm going to share my screen here. Topics, real estate agent, scroll down to November. All right. Your 2 videos are: what do experts forecast for the 2025 housing market? And should I consider a lowball investor offer, like a cash offer? I'll explain the pros and cons of that. So we're going to write these topics up for you, but these are the 2 topics I think would work really well in November. You're seeing a proliferation, if I said that correctly, of guaranteed offer, cash offers. What does that mean? Where does that fit in the seller strategy? Explain how those things work, how they're usually the most expensive but the best terms, whereas a traditional listing, probably has worse terms but the best price and hassle. They get more money. And then what do experts forecast for the 2025 housing market? Oh, this is always a great one this time of year. What are your predictions? What do you think is going to happen with rates and home prices after the election? What do you see as the expert in your market of what to expect? And you can Google any one of these and find great information, and you can follow our script outline with exactly how to put these together for an effective YouTube video. It's all there for you. Now, the lead generation message for November is the free fall home selling guide. Now, I want to give a shout out to a wonderful company, Keeping Current Matters. They go by KCM for short. You can go Keeping Current Matters, and they put out really nice, I believe it's spring and fall PDF home buying selling guides. And you can download them. You can actually sign up for a free trial and get the guide. And you can actually personalize the graphics for you. So it gives you your own ebook. All done. So we'll send an email out to your database with an invite to download your updated new fall 2024 home selling guide back to a landing page where someone puts their information in to get the report, which again, you can get from Keeping Current Matters. All right. And when someone puts their information into that form, that's a lead for you that you can call and you can follow up. So there you have it. There's your November topics. That's what we're going to send out. Let's go to our next industry. Let's go back over here to mortgage. I apologize. Go to topics, mortgage broker. Scrolling down to November. Here we go. Is the tax benefit worth keeping a mortgage? This is a question people ask. There's actually news right now. If you actually take a look at like Apple News, it's why all the billionaires are still getting mortgages, as opposed to paying cash, and they certainly can, even at today's interest rates. But it is helpful to remind people indirectly through this that the mortgage interest is deductible on taxes. Okay. So is the tax benefit worth keeping a mortgage? And number two is, what are signs my mortgage lender is charging junk fees? What are some junk fees that maybe the Federal Consumer Protection Bureau, if I said that correctly, might consider? And what those look like on the closing statement, the statement for your mortgage that you're getting charged. Great. Talk about that. Those are two wonderful topics as a lender. And last, for the lead campaign, pretty standard this one, free monthly payment estimate. If you're looking to get a home loan or you're looking to refinance and you want to know what your monthly payment might be, put your information into my calculator and we'll give you an idea of what your monthly payment estimate would be with all the assumptions and the terms of what the credit score is and whatnot. This is pretty much your number one lead generation offer, a free rate quote. It's probably a little more elegant way of saying a free rate quote, free monthly payment estimate. Send that out, and you'll have people coming back to your website, to your landing page we create for you to find out how much it would cost them to get a loan from you. So there you go. There's your two topics for November. As a mortgage professional, let's move on. All right, real estate recruiter. This is for those of you recruiting real estate agents to your brokerage downline, your regular brokerage, your real estate team, whatever it may be. The idea is that you're publishing training videos to earn the trust of your peers. So let's go down to November. All right. So training video. What happens if my buyer backs out before closing? This has obviously been a big one this year. So what happens if my buyer backs out before closing? Now remember, for most of you, your audience for real estate agents is someone doing what, 2 to 12 deals a year that you're looking to recruit to double their business, which is pretty less hard than someone who's doing a lot more to double that. You can really change someone's life that's doing 2 to 12 deals a year. Double that, and there's some experience there. What happens if a buyer backs out before closing? Explain the whole process. The second topic, how do I set up my CRM to manage my contacts? Oh, this is a great one. This is pretty close to like the number one question you get all the time in recruiting. It's almost a joke, is what's the best CRM? Which begs the question, how do I set it up? This is where we'll go into the script for you of leads and contacts and a deal pipeline, and just understand the language of CRM, what some of the necessary fields are to properly manage your contacts so no lead gets left behind. In fact, this is where your opportunity is to share how your CRM is set up and what your methodology is. Because remember, the recruiting videos that you create aren't necessarily designed for a cold audience. It's really designed to train your existing agents that you're openly sharing with anyone else who wants to know. So when you answer these questions, just keep in mind, you're much better off if you actually create the content for your existing agent. So imagine an existing agent who is your customer or works for you, or is on your team or in your brokerage that looks up to you as a role model. They come into your office, they ask these questions, give them that answer. So it's almost like a content library for your own agents. And then share them publicly. That's the best way to look at creating this stuff. All right. Then this is a great lead campaign. I wrote this one. I also wrote the one for residential real estate. But hey, would you like some examples of my ads that work? Would you like some examples, my Facebook ads, my Google ads, really any of my advertising, my postcards, my letters? Like, if you're recruiting agents, you're probably spending something on getting messaging out there that isn't just unsolicited telemarketing. All right. Even if that was the case, you can even send them your script, because that's the ad too, I guess, that you leave on the voicemail. The point is why don't you grab some copies of your ads and send them an email that you invite people to download them and get copies of what's working for you. And I think you'll be pretty impressed with the opt-ins you get of opportunities. And then you just follow up with the people that opt in for your ad saying, hey, we execute this for you here. I literally spend money on running this stuff. It's one of the value propositions of working here on a team. So that's a good topic. Download examples of my ads. I think you'll see a spike in response. Let's keep going. Property manager next. Scroll on down. November topics. Again, these are all up on the website. How can I get an inexpensive home tour of my rental? And what are the highest ROI rental improvement projects? So when you're a landlord, there's not a lot of money to create all the theater of beautiful online photos, or let alone home tours. I believe it's Zillow. Makes it very easy now. They still do it. I should probably know this, but this stuff changes so quickly. But you can create a really decent, not great, probably have to sell the home, but a decent home tour video with a cell phone by sending one of your runners or you going out to the property and doing it. And it's kind of stitches it together, AI, the Matterports out there, whatnot. So I think this is a wonderful, 24/7 open house. How can you put one together inexpensively for your rental to make it easier rent when it comes time? Share those options. And you can also throw maybe what you do as a property manager to make it look even better if they were to engage your company to manage their home. Second, what are the highest ROI rental improvement projects? Here's the big thing here. A lot of landlords have to refinance and they need a good loan to value. So if you could provide some good advice as to what should be improved in a rental property to get a higher bank valuation for a refinance, that could be incredibly helpful for a landlord. Maybe talk about just specifically what the kitchens and bathrooms, or really what not to do when it comes to ROI for a higher bank valuation for an appraisal, whatever it may be, is great. Then last, get on my rental property VIP buyer list. This would be, I come across landlords who may want to sell their rentals. Maybe they're trading up with a 1031 exchange. Maybe they want to get out of them. They're tired of them. And I kind of get advanced notice of that. And if you'd like to take a swing at those pitches, those possible deals, maybe before they end up on the MLS, sign up for my rental property VIP buyer list. I get notified of potential off-market deals because I talk to landlords all day long. And if you like to maybe get notified, like I said earlier, when those may be coming soon, put your information in, I'll vet you out, I'll make sure I have proof of funds, and I'll see if I can put together an off-market deal to get my VIP buyer list. And there you go. That's the lead campaign for a property manager for 2024. Now let's do one more, commercial real estate. I just focused just on our real estate customers on these trainings. Let's scroll on down for those of you in commercial real estate. November. Is investing in commercial real estate now a good idea? Depends what type. I would love to hear your answer on this in your market, and this is something you are going to have to answer, especially with the rise in interest rates and the decline of professional services, commercial real estate where people are working from home, right? I'd like to hear your answer. And then how do you underwrite a commercial real estate investment? What goes through and what are the basics of that process? Again, for most of you that are Vyral Marketing clients, you're talking to mom and pop landlords, 1 to 4 units, small strip mall, kind of like a retirement plan investment. You're not talking to sophisticated enterprise commercial real estate owners and investors. Help them. I think you can really give them some good ideas to showcase your expertise for number 1 and 2. And then last, for the lead generation campaign for commercial real estate, request a free commercial property value estimate, basically a BPO, a broker price opinion. Want to know what I think your home is worth, or not your home, your property, your rental property, your commercial building? Hey, I'll give you my opinion. I'll do a quick, not technically an appraisal, but give you an idea of what I think a bank would value it at, because that's what they want to know for the refinance periods. Okay? So we'll send out an email with an invitation for any landlords of commercial property to maybe use you to help you find out what the property is worth. So there you have it. Again, you can go to our website. I'll go ahead and stop my sharing. You can go to our website, click topics. We put all these together for you as a customer. So if you are customers, these landing pages are created. These lead generation emails that spike response back to a landing page are done. And the scripts with the YouTube headline, YouTube description, hashtags, meta description, thumbnail text, like all that stuff that you need to be able to do this well on social media, done for you. I will tell you it's about 90% done. I'd like you to look at it all on your monthly strategy call to personalize it for you and for your market and the nuance, because we do have to write it with a steady hand that appeals to all areas of the country, which all real estate's local, okay? But it does, a lot of the heavy lifting is done for you. So there you have it. There's your topics for November 2024. Thanks for watching.